Drink tonight?
Nope.
Nothing to drink?
Nope. I'm a very dramatic person. My man broke up with me. Grab me my ID like you asked me to, boss.
Did I ask you to grab your ID?
No, but I knew you were finna to.
What's your name?
He has my name.
I don't know your name.
I don't know my name either. It's because I'm psycho. Bring no law. Bring no law.
Okay, stop.
Bianca.
I hopped out, and my homie Snakes was like, there is no straight line, fool. Where the fuck am I supposed to follow? I naturally walk crooked.
Can you imagine a straight line in front of you?
No, I can't. Wait, can I fix my titty? Let me fix my
Fix your
titty.
stuff.
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
My ID is not here, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy. This car is not mine.
Do you have anything with your name on it? Whose car is this?
My father's.
Hey!
So sorry.
You're fine.
I put the wrong one. She said because I'm driving too fast, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
You don't have to step out right now.
I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No.
Brought them over to their house, and then I was going back to my house.
Gotcha.
Because I am just living my life. Espanol, but
So you're Spanish?
yeah. Honey, you know you speak Spanish?
Mm-hmm. Dominican.
Dominican? Oh, no. Italiano, okay? But she knew.
Cool. Her? No.
That's where you're at right now?
I can't treat anybody any differently.
Yes, you would. I am showing what?
You have bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slurred speech. You have a
But
strong
I'm wearing
odor.
contact lenses?
Okay. You have a strong odor of alcohol coming from your breath.
But I'm wearing...
Right.
So you're saying that if I'm not willing to do what you're telling me to, I'm apparently...
Right now, I just want to check your eyes.
No,
Is that
I don't
okay?
want to see in my eyes.
Light with your eyes. Oh, careful.
That is-
Light with your eyes openly. I don't want you to move your head at all.
That's too fast. It's too far away. Your light is in my face.
How would you describe your overall health? Good, fair, or poor?
I think it's okay. Is she new? Then why is she doing this?
Careful. Put your left foot on the line. Other left.
There are a lot of dogs there. We were just trying to piece furniture together.
How much did you have?
Mm-mm.
So why do you smell like alcohol?
I do not smell like alcohol. I smell like pigment.
That's not pigment. That's very strong alcohol.
You think that I'm impaired right now. So in the eye...
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the Midday News Show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What's happening and welcome. Today is hump day. Today is May the 15th, 2024. How's everybody doing? I hope that all is well. Hold on. Had the young, it is raining outside. It is raining at the door. Say much love, Willie. Get the bag, bro. Appreciate you for being around here. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Midday News Show. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We have 139 followers. Can we get up to 140? Once we hit 140, then we can move we can push the goalpost down there to 145, but we at least need one more today. Say the Bronx, New Yorkers in this bitch. Say what poppin' passer? Say let's get these 30 minutes of fire. What it do? Cleveland, Ohio is up in this thing. What's happening? The ATS shouted up in the building. The 334 gun Monkey Town is up in here. Say salute Detroit. What it do? Say happy Wednesday. Willie say hope all is well. Chat was good. The 505's around here making one hell of a hand today. Say what's good, Unc? I'm just chilling, just doing me, trying to come to work and do the doggone job, man. Got to be more careful. Listen. We is in the middle of the month, if I'm not mistaken. I think this month got 30 days, but even if it has 31, we still in the middle. That's what it is. So that means that we got half the time. We got half the time to go ahead on and get that paper up
for next month's bills. Get your money up for what you owe these people next month. We got to start early. We got to start telling people early. Get that paper up. Do not be trying to scrape it on up at the end, because it brings the stress level up when we wait too long, when we procrastinate on things that we need to go ahead on and be doing right now. You can do it right now. Start now. That way you don't have to start in the end, and now you got to borrow stuff and, going out there and be trying to get to 3750. We ain't hating. I'm just saying, you don't want to be pressured into selling yourself for the 3750. You want to be able to sell yourself for 3750 without the pressure. You want to be able to do it when you want to do it. The 770, tasting that monkey, what it do. Listen, North Carolina's up in the building. What's happening? You see, I'm speaking Spanish. The 510 Oakland, California, checking on in for duty. What it do? You say, Willie, this ain't it. What is you talking about? Oh, maybe you wrote that there when the little when the intro thing was coming on in. That's what's up. Nebraska is in the building. What's happening? North Carolina's up in this thing. Memphis, Tennessee is in the building. Y'all always got something going on out there in Memphis, because we got a few stores that's out of Memphis. Also, we say 30 days. They say in my Larry June voice, what's happening? They say, Willie, I've been patient, but where them damn girls at? Listen, I think I found the way. I was thinking about that right there the other day. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all made it over 100 by 10 after the hour. Damn, what took so long? But beggars can't be choosers. I hear these doggone streets say the best new show ever. I appreciate that right there. I'm finna go ahead and try to get y'all into it something real quick. Like, hold up, swole up, get that thing on right. Listen, I was just looking on my Twitter too. Shout out to everybody who was on Twitter. I need for y'all to be on Twitter out here in the doggone street. It is the Willie Williams Show over there on Twitter. You can't go wrong. I be sharing some stuff that need to be shared, and or some things that I do believe need to be shared out here. We gonna go up to New York. We're going to New York real quick. But what I had done saw on my Twitter is your president, my president, our president, and former president, the best president on the planet, shout out to D Trump out here in the doggone street. Well, they have agreed to do 2 debates, one in June and one in September. It ought to be hilarious. It ought to be entertaining. It ought to be very, very informative if they can remember the subjects and be able to speak on the subjects. It should be a great show. So I'm looking forward to June and September, and it's supposed to be CNN and ABC will host this thing. So we ain't got to be searching around where's the debate's gonna be at. I love a debate. Do y'all understand that I thought that there was supposed to be a debate in Chicago, the DNC debate. Is that still supposed to go on? Shout out to Doc Mass for the $5 cash app. Say peace OG, say cigar lit, and I'm on break for this 5. Appreciate that right there. For real. You say I made it, but I'm tired. Say I was up late doing hair. Say had to save my homegirl daughter's locks. That's what's up. But she right now, you got her together. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, we got a 15-year-old girl, Willie. They just kids. They don't know what they doing. We got a 15-year-old who is arraigned in a deadly queen stabbing. Remember we spoke on this beautiful baby. A 15-year-old stabbed a 17-year-old girl to death. Stabbed the baby to death.
We begin right now at 5:30 with some new developments in the deadly stabbing of a teenager in Queens.
A 15-year-old suspect was arraigned this afternoon on serious charges. CBS 2's Masa Saidi live at the courthouse in Kew Gardens with the latest. Masa.
Maurice, Christina, it was a very emotional day here. The suspect's mother was weeping as she listened to the details. Prosecutors say that her daughter stabbed a friend after a trip to Wendy's. Then she tried to get away. When a witness tried to stop her, she's accused of pointing a knife at that witness, and prosecutors plan on adding an attempted murder charge for that. She's also accused of making all sorts of statements to police, including allegedly saying that I am going to get bail jail, and my dad is going to pay for it. But that did not happen. The judge remanded her.
She got a daddy. That's what's up. The baby stabbed her bestie by going to Wendy's. That's what's up. We don't know. Maybe she wanted the double baconator and they gave her like the single baconator or something like that. Something got mixed up.
Surveillance video near Queens Boulevard and 46th Street shows two girls who appear to be fighting. When police arrived, they say Sarah Rivera was on the sidewalk, critically injured. She died at the hospital, devastating those who loved her. Her boyfriend told CBS 2 Thursday the suspect was Rivera's classmate.
Nobody should be going through this. No family, no friends, no nothing.
But other families are going through this as well. On Tuesday, 16-year-old Mekhi Brown was shot in the head a block from his school after police say an argument broke out. Last month in Harlem,
After the first pop, she was like, call 911, call 911.
cell phone video showed New Yorkers helping a teen who was shot and survived. According to NYPD data, more young people are committing major felonies. In 2023, the number arrested jumped by 40%.
40%. Remember, they may have had them told us that they crime is okay, like their crime ain't that bad no more. It was something that dog. I'm trying to think of what Mayor Adams had them said about his doggone city and his crime is low or something like that right there. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He said, "Is it safe to say she was a cut above the rest?" Okay then.
I meet the families. I go to the wakes. I went to the funerals.
Until last year, Kevin O'Connor ran the NYPD's Juvenile Justice Division. The former assistant commissioner has retired, but he still tracks the numbers.
The kids assaulting and robbing kids.
O'Connor says in the first 4 months of this year, compared to last, more young people were arrested for assault and more young people were victims of assault. Why is this happening?
So
No accountability.
there's a couple of reasons. The simple reason is we're not putting the resources towards the kids. They have dismissals at 12:30 in the afternoon. Why? Why are kids being dismissed from high schools at 12:30?
Damn, they get out of high school at 12:30. We used to get out like at 2:30.
Not a couple, thousands.
O'Connor says the NYPD is spread thin, handling the protest, migrant crisis, and transit crime.
So are we just saying because we have nothing for the kids to do once they get out of school at 12:30, this is why they is committing crimes? Yeah.
Cops need to be around the schools at dismissals. We used to have corridors outside of schools where we'd have businesses, communities, school safety agents. It was a continuous system to protect the kids coming to and from school.
Yeah, as you say, they just need programs. Listen, he is talking about we had so many things in place when the kids got out of school, like back in the days. And I just want to tell you the things that was in place. They had better parents back in the days. Back when I was in school, like we had better parents. A lot more fathers was in the home. A lot more fathers was in the home. We had fathers who was not in the home, but we had a lot more fathers. And even the mothers, a lot of them, they didn't play the radio. They did not play the radio. They'll do something strange to you. I'm trying to tell you something,
And a spokesperson for the Department
Hell no. They would never hold Patricia accountable. Not for now one of her children.
of Education tells me that the school day must be 6 hours and 20 minutes long, and how long it is depends on agreements with the union. They point out that their top concern is student safety. They also have some programs to promote student safety, so much more to dig into there. As for this case, the judge did not allow any cameras inside the courtroom, but this case is going to be back in court on May 14th. For now, I'm live in Queens. Investigator Masa Saidi, CBS 2 News.
I did not know that the school must be 6 hours and 20 minutes long. Is that enough? And this is why other countries is out, like really outpacing us. Like they is really doing a number. We going to high school for 6 hours and 20 minutes. What damn it, cause back in the day we started at 7:30 in the morning. Started at 7:30 and we used to get out like at 2:30 with a little 45, was it like 30-minute lunch or a little 45-minute lunch? It was something like that. The classes were 45 minutes. We had 6 classes. They may be right. I think well hell. Nope, because they 6 hours. Hell, they get out at 12:30. So is there even a lunch? If you get out of school at 12:30, what's the purpose of having a lunch? Why is we serving lunch? Is anybody in here from New York? Please let me know, is y'all serving lunch? to your high schoolers. I didn't know that y'all get out at 12:30. I am so confused. What is y'all learning? What is y'all learning? I would really want to know the graduation rates. I don't think that the graduation rates is high in New York. I don't know. I'm just saying something until somebody educate me on the numbers. You know what I'm saying? I do need your assistance. I need to be informed. Listen, if you're just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. I'm messing a whole bunch up, but dog it, it's hump day. We're trying to make it over the hump. Let me get a refresh real quick. Let me see what we got. We had 155. We over 230 people. We should be over 230 thumbs up. What is the problem? Can we get some more shares? Can we get some more shares? Can we get some more support? We need support. Support is a verb, as we always say out here in these streets. Why don't y'all do a player solid and help a player out? Look here, we got a situation that had done happen on Mama's Day. We got a situation that had done happen on Mama's Day. We have a mother's son who was shot and killed in South Memphis. I told y'all that we had something out of Memphis. In South Memphis, the day before Mother's Day.
He never come home to his kids, or me, his grandmama, or his mother. She done lost 2 children.
A mother's heartbreak. Her 2 sons shot and killed in less than 2 years. One son gunned down just hours before Mother's Day.
And tonight, the mother and grandmother share their fear for their family with Fox 13's Sierra Jordan.
Kayvon and Styron Ford were both shot and killed in South Memphis. Styron was coming to see his grandma until he was gunned down right here in their next door neighbor's driveway. Now, I was able to sit down with the victim's mother, and she described to me her heartache and pain.
Shout out to Prophet May for the $2 cash shop. You say not serving lunch. She say food going to the migrants. Oh, you might be right.
It still feel like a dream. They took both of my kids.
Through the words of this mother, you can hear her pain.
He has a baby on the way. He was not even that type of kid to be out here like that.
The mother says she was grieving and too upset to be on camera. She says her 20-year-old son, Styron Ford, was shot and killed right in front of his grandmother's home on East Mallory Street just after 5:30 Saturday evening. But less than 2 years ago, Styron's older brother, Kayvon, was also gunned down at a convenience store in South Memphis.
To lose your grandson the day before Mother's Day, it couldn't be a great Mother's Day.
We told you before.
It couldn't have been no great Mother's Day, and she's right about that.
Taewon Bradford was indicted for first-degree murder for the death of Kayvon Ford and posted a $75,000 bond. Court records show Bradford has a violent criminal history, included aggravated assault. Ford says the court system has failed her family.
Yes, he got a violent criminal history. This is one of these catch and release players out here in the doggone street. Yep, a violent history, but he's out on the street. That's what's up.
Scared, keep giving these killers a slap on the wrist. Right. We're going to continue to have these murders out here.
Ain't that what Willie Williams been saying for the longest? The killers keep getting released back into your community. Remember, this is an election season. Let's not forget.
No answers and no justice for Kayvon and Styron. Instead of celebrating Mother's Day, the family was reliving the tragedy again.
And he always tell me, I got you, Mom. I got you.
It look like they got the same daddy, too, though.
And for them to take my last son from me, I don't even know what to do.
The Ford family say they will not rest until they get justice. If you have any information on what happened here Saturday, please reach out to Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. In South Memphis, Sierra.
Get that paper, get that paper. They telling y'all to call the cash number and stuff like that right there. I don't know.
Jordan, Fox 13 News.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Hell, the best thing that I could tell you good people who are still living, get some life insurance. Get some life insurance. You can grieve better. You can grieve better, and if you was in these upscale communities, if you have life insurance, this can be help for you to relocate. You should want to get out of the community where you just lost your child at. If you lose one of your children, you should not want to live in that same community. It's something about the community. Damn it, it may be a bad spirit in the community or something. It could be. That baby done lost both of them. Now, we can also say, well, you can make another one. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the option that women have. But you cannot replace the ones that you have, but you can always make another one as long as that thing working. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's working, you'll be okay out here in these streets. But y'all pray for that baby. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Just saying something, throwing something out here. You say, Willie, it's not the people, it's the system that does this. Notice it has been different people in office and it's business as usual. Nothing is changing. You got a great point with that right there. That's a great point right there. I don't know what to tell these good people no more then. Other than relocate. You better relocate. Period, period, period. Because damn it still falls down to in certain counties and districts, they is soft on crime. They do not believe in locking these juveniles up. So we have to find communities that believe in locking these juveniles up. They should not be out here in the doggone street. We should never hear like an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old with an extended background. Like, we really shouldn't hear that. And we only hearing it after they've committed another crime. Like, we really shouldn't hear that right there. Like, they should not have a long rap sheet. Like a long rap sheet. We should no. We should have dealt with it in the beginning. See, if we deal with stuff in the beginning, it's a better chance that things will not continue to go on with that person if we hold somebody accountable. You say, well, the justice system is so damn messed up, the criminals is able to get bail and a slap on the wrist while non-felons get 10 years for 1 ounce of weed. Say, that makes sense. That has always been an issue out here in these streets. Always been a little issue out in these doggone streets. And I don't even understand why people, they is really not speaking up on this stuff. They really not speaking up on this stuff. And like Jason was saying, it's business as usual. It is really business as usual. We don't care. We pretend that we care. We don't care. Let me get that on my screen. Bam, 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 bam. I thought that I had that other video, but I ain't even much gonna worry about it. It's 26 past the hour. All right, y'all. Shout out to all you good mothers out here who be producing these children, who be bringing the children to earth. Bringing children to earth, running up the costs and all that stuff, making inflation continue to pop. It has been said over time that women have issues when having children, especially darker hue women, and like the darker hue women do not get the respect of the healthcare system. They're not treated fairly. They're not treated like humans and all that stuff like that when they is going through pregnancies and stuff. Well, we have a Detroit mother who raises concerns over her daughter's hospital care. Now, this is a sad, sad story for those of you who may care. This is a sad story, but these things, they need to be pointed out. Health is wealth. Ain't that what it be trying to say? Health is wealth, and if we is not getting the proper health care, then that causes problems with us as human beings. So let me go ahead on and put this up on the screen real quick. Let's see what this beautiful baby talking about. Here we go.
A Metro Detroit mother wants her 1-year-old transferred to a hospital out of state after she says she raised a number of concerns about her daughter's care at Children's Hospital. She claims she was met with pushback and a temporary ban prohibiting her and her husband from visiting.
She got, her and her husband got banned from visiting their child at the hospital. I don't know how that's even possible, but I guess.
CBS News Detroit's Warren Winfrey joins us now in studio for those details.
Yeah, Rochelle, this story is really about a mother's fight to ensure her daughter receives the best care while hospitalized. And as you'll hear this,
I don't like how she just said this is really about a mother's fight. Did I not just tell y'all, and they just told us that they banned a mother and a husband, not just the mother. But now we're going to put it all on the mother. It's a mother's fight. Well, why is it ain't a parent's fight?
Joins us now in studio for those details.
Yeah, Rochelle, the story is really about a mother's fight to ensure her daughter receives the best care while hospitalized. And as you'll hear in this story, it's been an emotional roller coaster, but despite all of this, she remains hopeful her daughter, Carter, will soon recover and start treatments with a doctor in Ohio.
The whole time I was pregnant, I was bleeding.
But Dorian Haslam, a mother who's already given birth to 3 children, says her concerns while pregnant with twins, Carter and Caden, were continuously dismissed by doctors at 2 different hospitals. Haslam later delivered at Hutzel Women's Hospital by emergency C-section while only 26 weeks pregnant.
Can I ask y'all a question? I hate to stop it right here, but I just saw something. So we out at a graduation. She had twins. These is twins. I grew up in a time to where you're not supposed to have your child outside at such a young age because they can get this thing called wind collar. Right. You got these 2 little bitty ones outside at a graduation. And if I'm not mistaken, is these tubes or lines going to her baby? So that means that the baby has some type of tank? Is it like an oxygen tank or something? Or is it just me, y'all? Come on. Am I being too picky? Or am I just paying attention? Why would you have your children, your 2 twins with one of them is having an issue, out and about at a graduation with people talking and spitting while they talk, and people with sinuses and people with all of these types of medical problems and bacteria and all this flash? Why would you have your little bitty babies, your newborns, out and about? I don't understand. By the graduation? Shit. This is a mother's fight. Go ahead.
Cover and start treatments with a doctor in Ohio.
Yeah, right. The baby's immunity system ain't even strong enough. I think that was my point right there. There you go.
The whole time I was pregnant, I was bleeding.
But Dorian Haslam, a mother who's already given birth to 3 children, says her concerns while pregnant with twins, Carter and Caden, were continuously dismissed by doctors at 2 different hospitals. Haslam later delivered.
So now she has five kids. Okay.
At Hutzel Women's Hospital by emergency C-section while only 26 weeks pregnant.
She came out at 1 pound 2 ounces, and he came out at 2 pounds.
Carter and Caden were rushed to the NICU.
This is a 1 pound baby and 2 ounces. This is a whole hand. This is a hand. The child is smaller than a hand. In case y'all haven't seen them in person, maybe y'all need to go to the hospital. The size of your hand, though. That's the size of a child. A baby, yeah.
At Hutzel post-delivery and later transferred to Children's Hospital of Michigan. There, they were placed on a ventilator. Haslam says Carter was on the ventilator for about 5 months before Carter pulled it out herself. Caden was discharged first.
She pulled the ventilator out of her
followed by Carter in May of 2023. The twins celebrated their first birthday together. The next month, Carter was rushed back to the hospital.
We thought that it was only pneumonia. Next thing you know.
Shout out for having her real. They thought it was only pneumonia. Remember we just talked about that immune system building up thing? Yeah.
Pneumonia. Next thing you know, one of her lungs collapsed and they was talking about putting her on this life support machine called the ECMO.
The ECMO allowed Carter's lungs and heart to rest while pumping and oxygenating blood outside of her body, something she was physically too weak to do on her own.
That was so scary because it was 2 big old tubes in her neck. One was blood coming in, one was blood going out.
Somebody say, well, where is the daddy? He probably at work, though. He probably at work. A lot of times we can't, we can't. See, but the good thing about it, they're married, they're together, there is a unit, a whole family. And this is why I be trying to tell you good women, it's always best to have the baby daddy, your boyfriend together. Y'all at least need to plan for some stuff so you can stay home and deal with any issues. She's able to stay home and deal with the issues and the bills still get paid. This is why you need 2 people. I get it. I can do it by myself. My mama did it by herself. Her aunties, all my friends did it by their doggone self. It is so much easier when you have somebody else. Because imagine if if she had to keep going back to the hospital, dealing with the hospital stuff, and having to go to work. But hell, she can't go to work because she's dealing with this stuff. They will be homeless. Without a man, they will be homeless.
She was on that for almost 4 weeks.
During Carter's final week on the ECMO machine, Haslu says she got a phone call at 4 in the morning.
Saying that she's breathing at 40% and they didn't did all they can do. I get up out of my bed, I go down there.
Haslu says she rushed to Children's Hospital only to find medical staff sleeping.
Shout out to all the RNs who be sleeping on the job. Shout out to Prophet May for the $1 cash out. He say news only bring black men up when shot by the police. Oh, hey, shout out to all the RNs sleeping on the shift.
On the job. She also alleges her daughter was prescribed fentanyl without her consent.
Oh, Jesus. Gave that baby that fentanyl. They done gave the baby fentanyl.
Haslu provided the following medical records you see here confirming the drug was used. She also says upon her arrival that morning, she was furious, but tried to keep her composure because
as soon as you say something or that you act like you don't like something that they're saying, they're going to threaten to ban you.
I can believe some of that right there. Listen, I do understand that most of us would be out there snapping and shit like that right there, but y'all got to understand at a hospital, if y'all start snapping, they call it security. Security gonna get you on up out of there. And if your child has a issue, they will not allow you to leave with your baby. I want you to understand, and this is why I be trying to tell y'all, it's not your baby, but it's your baby. Especially once y'all sign these doggone certificates and stuff. That baby yours, but it ain't yours.
They're gonna...
And you've been threatened with that.
I've been banned and threatened.
Treatment not uncommon to black patients. According to Pew Research Center, a nonpartisan group studying data for social science research, in a survey about black Americans' healthcare experiences, 55% of black Americans say they've had at least one of 6 negative experiences when navigating the healthcare system, including having to speak up to get proper care and being treated with less respect than other patients.
We was banned for at least like a month and a half when she was in the NICU.
They was banned from the hospital. The baby is in the NICU. Y'all can't see y'all baby. She banned. They, in my mind here, they possibly couldn't even do it with a police escort. Y'all can't come on around here. Your baby gonna stay, but y'all can't come around here. Boy.
To the point where she was doing so bad, they had to unban us.
Because of HIPAA laws,
so she was doing so bad that they had to unban y'all? I don't understand that, but go ahead.
To the point where she was doing so bad, they had to unban us.
Because of HIPAA laws, hospitals aren't allowed to discuss a patient's care without consent. However, with Haslu's permission, CBS News Detroit requested an interview with Children's Hospital of Michigan. That request, along with a request for a written response, was declined. As for Haslu, she met with doctors and staff on March 24th, and by the end of the week,
Friday of that same week, they was removing the ECMO from her. She had a drastic turnaround.
Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said that's because darker hue snap more. I'm in agreement.
Carter no longer needs the ECMO, but she's still on a ventilator in the hospital. She's also been diagnosed with bronchopulmonary dysplasia, or BPD. It's a breathing disorder in premature infants, resulting in the lungs not developing normally. Haslu wants her daughter transferred to
look at that little beautiful baby.
a hospital in Ohio that specializes in treating the disorder. But right now, she and doctors agree Carter isn't stable enough to be moved.
It all sounds scary. But I'm rolling with it.
Just as Carter continues to fight for her life,
Hey, pretty girl.
Haslu says she plans to do the same right alongside her and encourages any mother facing a similar fight to keep advocating for the health and treatment of their children.
And this is why I will continue to push. Ladies, think about this right here. If you had to make a decision whether to be by your child's side, which you can't do nothing, but you could be by your child's side in a time of need and or lose your job. You either go to work to keep your job or you be with your child and lose your job and now you can't support your household. Now you can't support you and maybe the other children that you have also. So when these beautiful mothers make it seem as if single motherhood is a breeze and it's a good thing, it's really not, y'all. I promise you it ain't.
Don't give up. Literally. Do not give up.
Don't quit.
Your child needs you.
Yes.
Hazel says her.
And if I'm not mistaken, which is crazy because I saw this on the movie. I think I saw this on the movie before, to where the child was going through something similar. The child just not get better, would not get better. You know what I'm saying? And then one of the nurses said, no, it was an orderly. An orderly say, well, I've been here the whole time here, and it's sad to see that your child just not getting better. He say, well, have they thought about putting the baby on your stomach so the baby can connect with you as a mother? The child has been in you for 9 months. The child is in a box with no human touch and without the mother's touch. The child is not used to the environment that it's in. And then she told the doctors, and the doctors, they put the child on it, and the child like immediately started to do better. Is this could be one of them situations to where this is why the child is not doing better. Maybe the child need to be on the mother, to have that mother's that connection, to feel safe, because in my mind that should make a child feel safe, because that's what the child knows, is being inside the womb and the mother's breathing and the voices and stuff. That could actually help a child. Just in my mind, I don't just take it as, oh well, that was just a movie. It could be some real life too. You know what I'm saying? Say, question, why is she arguing with the hospital staff? She doesn't have a degree, right? Oh, say if she did, that churn would have stayed home and she could have cared for it. She got a good point. He said, saw a video where a child was stolen and house set on fire. She suffered burns. Thinking the kid was in there. They found the kid 6 years later. Jeez.
Twins Carter and Caden are fighters, and her other children are doing their best to stay strong during such a challenging time. Doctors recently inserted a tube in Carter's trachea to further assist with her breathing. And Mom says Carter has recovered well from that surgery. She also says once Carter is discharged, the family will likely begin the process of transferring Carter's care to a hospital in Ohio specializing in treating BPD.
But y'all need some Medicaid.
This photo is just heartbreaking, and that is a mother who is clearly very firm in her intuition. Does she have any idea?
It's not firmness and intuition. It is just, this is not intuition. My baby has a problem. My baby need to get fixed. I feel like they did not start giving my child the best health care, but the child is doing better. Because my child has this problem, after the child gets released, we're going to send the child to a specialist. That has nothing to do with intuition. It's a child that's in need, and that's your baby. It's not an intuition thing.
As a mother who is clearly very firm in her intuition, does she have any idea what's next, how long they could be waiting for her to be strong enough to potentially transfer?
Yeah, so we've been talking a lot. Right now, doctors haven't given her a discharge date, so it's kind of a waiting game.
You say that beautiful baby got some pretty lips on.
She is stable, because at one point they were waiting to insert that tube, so at least they were able to do that. Progress is being made, but that little baby, she is truly a fighter and just doing the best she can, and Mom advocating by her side, so necessary.
Yeah, as a mom, all you want to do is protect and advocate for your babies, and just obviously wish them both the best.
Some moms, not all. You say, kids have Medicaid automatically when they're born. Well, really? Well, damn it, they need to get some of these bills that they sent me back in the day. They need to get some of them bills back. Grab that there back and charge Medicaid. You know what I'm saying? Because I never knew that was like a thing. I didn't know that they automatically get it. I understand that they have to care. Well, there was a time to, well, I don't know if it's still a thing, but there was a time to where the hospital had to care for injured people or people who need care. Do y'all know what's crazy? Back in the days before Barack Obama, you always getting free health care. If you walk into the hospital, they had to care for you. And then he came up with Obamacare. Now, even if you don't have a job, you still have to pay something. Everybody thought that Obamacare was an excellent thing. And maybe it is for some people. But overall, you was already getting free health care. Played you like a fiddle, didn't it? Yeah, Barack did something for the... Anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Dog, we got another tragedy? Oh, my God. I can't take y'all serious. Y'all doing the most out here in these doggone streets. We have a family who has a message. A family with a message. Hold on. Wait. I gotta cut that off real quick. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. You say being a mother is a beautiful thing, but when women talk like it's a superpower, then I say Christmas Eve, Christmas L for good mama. Yeah. They true. A lot of mothers do believe that they have a superpower, and they believe that they're special. And they believe that their children is a blessing. And a lot of them believe that their children is a miracle. Something that happens a lot of times in a day is a miracle. That's what's up. Let me grab this right here so we can move it right along. Here we go. We have a family who have a message. A family with a message. After a KC mother of 6 dies on Mother's Day. A good mother dies on Mother's Day. Health is wealth.
In Kansas City are mourning their mother. She died 2 days ago on Mother's Day. Her husband said they were just hurting. Fox 4's Malik Jack.
Shout out for having a hug.
It's live at KU Hospital tonight where that mom took her final breaths. Malik, they want to remember who she was and also send a message to everyone else.
That's exactly right, Lauren. Makala Patterson was just 36 years old. Her lungs had begun to fail her months ago, but she was about to start the process that would have given her more days on this planet. That's before she slipped away from us just after midnight on Sunday. Tonight, her 6 kids and her husband remember the remarkable woman she was.
Everybody knew she was kind.
We got them tears, y'all.
She helped out everybody. She was a good person.
She was my best friend. Her smile, she was caring. She was just full of joy.
Makala Patterson was the best mom in the world to these 6 kids, spanning the age of 8 to 17. She was their rock, their everything.
She was everything, a caregiver. I loved her laugh. I loved her smile.
Yeah, she had a whole hug. And damn it, they was a real family. It's a family unit.
Love everything about her.
High school sweethearts Cleon and Makala fell in love as teenagers. 21 years and 6 kids later, they still loved each other just like the day they met.
Hey, we took the kids on all the trips.
And he the daddy to all of the children.
Showed them the world.
In December, Miss Patterson's lungs began to fail. Over the next several months, she would be in and out of the hospital. On Sunday around midnight, the dedicated wife and mom took her last breath. Just one day before she was set to head to St. Louis to begin the process of getting a lung transplant.
Wow.
One day from the rest of her life, a chance she sadly won't get.
It hurt. Like throw up sick hurt. It ain't nothing to play with. Everybody need to get checked. Like people dying left or right. Cause you
haven't I been telling y'all better take care of your health?
You can be here one day and gone the next. Just like my wife was.
And now
this is why I be trying to damn, we got to check our blood pressure. Damn it, you got to do your physicals. Y'all at least need to be going to the doctor at least twice a year. Trying to get the blood work. You got to ask for the blood work, and you have to ask for a complete workup. You got to asked to be tested for all STDs, everything, man.
Now 6 kids and a father will try their best to go on without the person who made their world go round.
Anytime she walked in a room, it was just full of great spirits. I just loved everything about her.
You right. When it's your time, it's your time. When it's your time, it's your time. Yup.
And there you heard it, but Cleon stresses the importance of getting those regular checkups. Know everything you need to know about your health, because it could save your life. This family needs your help. So if you were so compelled, you can click on this story on fox4kc.com, and there is a way to help the Pattersons and the Herons through this extraordinarily difficult time.
You said the reporter's voice is effing up the story for me. Say, is he taking this serious? I don't know. Maybe he's not taking this serious, and maybe because it is a father that's left with the children. If anybody would like to support the family, if you all would like to support the family, it's actually not a GoFundMe. It's actually not a GoFundMe. I can't do it right now. I'm working. Oh, yeah. Let me grab it. I'm gonna show y'all how you all can help out the family. Got to move this out the way. I got to put it on up like right there. Bam. If y'all would like to help the family, this family needs your help. So if you are compelled, you can donate to Cleon's Cash App. $ Cleon Patterson. $ Cleon Patterson. Y'all support a player out here in these doggone street, man. That man got 6 churn. That boy ain't got no outside churn. They've been together for 21 years with the same woman. She had the same man, all them churn heels. I wish that he would have did a GoFundMe. You should have did a GoFundMe, pimp. Listen, I hope that you listen to the sound of my voice. Please do a GoFundMe. Write nice paragraphs or even let AI do it. Put you up a GoFundMe. I hope that he had life insurance also. And this is one of the biggest reasons why we need life insurance, especially when we're around here having children. We don't know when we're going to go. We don't know when we're going to go. And like I was just talking about, I think it was just yesterday. You want to set your family up so they can be crying and smiling at the same time when that check clears. I'm trying to help, because right now, if he don't have life insurance, guess what he's going to have to do if he has a job? If you have a job, you only get 3, maybe 5 days of bereavement. You got to get right back on out there and clock in. You got to get right on back out there and clock in. Now, he can take a leave of absence. He can take short-term or long-term, but you don't get paid for that. Or do you get paid for short-term or long-term? I think that you get paid for it. Well, I mean, it's the FDLA. It's something like that right there. But they would not pay what you made every week or every 2 weeks. This is why you need life insurance. So you can take a family leave of absence, but you still need to be able to pay your bills. So the life insurance will cover you for 6 months to a year to 2 to 5 years if you got enough. You know what I'm saying? This is why life insurance is so important. Moving right along, I ain't gonna be much hold you. I be out here trying to help, man. I know. We supposed to get on the internet and be talking BS. I do understand, and we need to present the stupid stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that really don't matter. We supposed to be talking about that type of stuff right there, because you know we like to be entertained as a people, and I do understand that right there. But sometimes we got to put this real stuff out here in the doggone street. You say, Willie, would you consider donating to this one? Yes. Yep. Because they didn't say that they didn't have no insurance. I think that he need to put a GoFundMe up, because this what the women do. I put me up a GoFundMe quick, bitch. Who? I got 6 children. Nobody is an adult yet. Listen, they was down since high school. 21 years, man. Together. I support family units. Family units, man. That makes sense to me. Move right along real quick. We got it. I almost could have did that right there, but the minutes is too doggone long. What is that? It's too. I need to find something that's 1 minute real quick. Bam, that's 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. Oh, we got an update. Bam, I got this right here. Let me go on and grab it real quick. Bam.
More about the victim.
Slow me down real quick. All right, bam, we got an update. Remember, we did a whole show yesterday about the Texas trans sister who had ran over the man, who hit the man with the car, backed over him, got over him, kissed him in the mouth, jugged him 9 times. We have an update. They're giving us more information. Here we go.
Learning more about the victim in one of the worst murders we've seen caught on camera in Houston. ABC 13's Brooke Taylor has been on top of the story since Friday.
The family and friends who knew Steve Anderson tell me he was retired after working for MD Anderson for about 20 years. This video is just awful, so it does seem personal, but investigators tell me they still have not established any relationship between him and the suspect. They are still investigating, though. Since ABC 13 first reported on this brutal attack, we're learning more about 64-year-old Steve Anderson killed in an unimaginable way while walking to get his mail on Woodridge Square Drive. Family and friends tell us he worked at MD Anderson Cancer Center as a manager for 20 years and retired in 2020. Devastating that their beloved coworker is the man identified by officials in this video. On May 3rd, he's seen turning around at the sound of a screeching car. We're stopping that video before he's hit. The car reverses, hits him again. And minutes later, police say the driver, identified as 20-year-old Karen Fisher, returns. Court records identify Fisher as a man, but police...
Court records. It's a man, baby.
...say the suspect identifies as a woman. 2 hours before the deadly murder, police say Fisher stole a car from a motel in East Harris County. Fisher's seen walking over casually in front of witnesses in broad daylight. She flips Anderson, straddles him, and then kisses and stabs him 9 times.
And we just gonna keep calling him or her. Got it.
Before Fisher leaves, she leaps over his body on the road. Now Fisher is behind bars on a $2 million bond. As family and friends mourn and remember Anderson, who is known as Pops, as a devoted fan of the Chicago Cubs, who leaves behind his daughter, son-in-law, and grandchildren.
Wow. They say that what hadn't happened, it seems personal, and I do believe that it was personal for him to hit him with the car, bag him over, get out, kiss him in the mouth, you know what I'm saying, and then jug him. In my mind, I think that he was soliciting. In my mind, maybe he didn't want to pay. I don't know. But whatever happened, if my scenario is correct, I know that he is possibly really regretting dealing with a trans sister. I'm just saying, watch your back, watch 23-16-09, and if you're supposed to pay, please pay y'all bills. Do not be out here faking with that paper. Pay your doggone bills out here in this street, man. Do not end up like a few people have ended up for not paying their bill. I'm not saying that he had a bill to pay. I'm just saying, just in my scenario, I believe that they were trying to do a little something and shit went left. In my mind. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Doggone shame out here in these streets. Y'all gotta stop faking. Y'all gotta stop playing. For real, for real. Give yourselves a pat on the back as y'all done made it to the end of the midday news on this wonderful Wednesday. This is Wednesday. Wednesday. And I really do appreciate y'all for being around here. Like I always say, we finna go around here to rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show. Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing right there. Yeah. Rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I would appreciate if everybody who is around here will go on around there. We got to keep the party going. We gonna keep this show going. Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash app. Say I'm donating to both of y'all. Thanks for your story. I appreciate that right there. You is welcome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it is hump day. It is hump day. We're trying to make it over this thing. We sure enough here. We sure enough is. It's just another week on earth that we is trying to complete. For real, for real. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just the finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Rumble starts at 1 o'clock. I'm gone, man.